I, th- I, I think we've been running Dream Sports for the last 18 years now. And I think the last 10 years have been completely transformative. Obviously, everyone should thank Geo because Geo has truly changed the game in terms of mass adoption of data and really good high-speed internet available at your fingertips. There's also been the COVID factor, which got people to pay at the right time online, and just before was demonetization. So there's been a bunch of very strong, high impactful events that have happened in the last 10 years that have led us to where we are today. Speaking of sports, I think that we have an insane opportunity where we have almost 1 billion sports fans in this country, 800 million from the last I checked online watching sports. That is more than almost every other, I think it's larger than every country on the planet, right? This is the largest sports fan base online in the world. And this moment is something that we can really, really utilize because India is still a cricket country. Cricket is religion. But today you can see the green shoots for kabaddi, hockey, football, so many different sports coming in. And I think that our technology, our tech startups, what we're trying to solve, the problems we have, along with the opportunities we have, which are very unique for such a large sports nation, can come together to produce some amazing results. And every conglomerate that I know, thanks to our PM's push, is now working on sports foundations, led by programs such as Khelo India and the TOP scheme.
Right. Mr. Pai?
Chandra, we are in the midst of the digital revolution for the last 10 years. In 1750, when the Industrial Revolution took place, it displaced India and China as the most richest countries in the world, and Europe took over and dominated. And now India is the third largest digital power in the universe. It's the United States, China, and India. And India and the United States are joined at the hip. Now it all starts with software and human capital. The US has 10 million people working in software, out of which 6 million in the United States. 1 million of the 6 million is Indian. India has 7.5 million people, 6 million in the export industry, 1.5 million in the local industry. And of 6 million, about 3 million work for American companies. Out of 10 million working for American companies, 4 million are Indians. 50% of global hiring in software in the free world outside China happens in India. And the 7.5 million will go to 10 million by 2030. We probably will have more people. We already have more people working in software in India than the US has in the United States. And let's understand that very clearly. We exported $235 billion of software. We export more software than I think Saudi Arabia exports oil, unless the price goes up. And out of the top 10 software service companies by market value globally, 5 are Indian. Of the top 5, 3 are Indian. Of the 3.2 million employees in the top 10, 2.3 million are Indians. And 50% of global hiring in software happens in India. If we look forward, we'll have the largest pool of human capital in the software technology industry, excluding the top 10%. The top 10% will remain in the United States because Vivek lives here. He's got to spend more time in India to make that happen. Now, among startups, with the third largest system, 167,000 startups, 22 founded. We got 119 unicorns, unless something has become a unicorn today. The third largest pool of unicorns. They created $600 billion of value. Another 1 or 2 years will go to maybe $1.5 trillion of value. And certainly, it's the United States, China, and India. Europe is far behind. Europe has become a digital colony of the United States. And India and the US are joined together. When AI comes, we're the largest pool of people trained on the use of AI. We don't have an LLM. We've not done that because there's no capital. Because what you are creating vertical AI, we're creating models, and every kid in Bangalore, when he has a startup, says, I'm AI first. Traxin says there are 7,500 AI first companies. I don't know whether they do AI. At least they're talking they do AI, which is fantastic. Now, when you look at the digital landscape in terms of mobile phones, we are there after China.
Right.
If you look at the amount of data, 32 GB of data per month as per Geo, and that is accelerating. 10 million Apple phones are purchased in India. We make, I think, 15 million or so. We export the balance. And I think if we go fast forward, you see tremendous change. Because now AI has come, quantum computing has come, hypercloud has come, the age of robotics has come, And in all that, we need it. To grow a country, we need three things. One is human capital. We have them. And Vivek, hopefully, will talk about that because he rediscovered the quality of human capital in India, and he's an evangelist right now. Second is we need financial capital. We don't have enough financial capital. That's what I told Piyush Goyal. In the last 10 years, 2014 to 24, India invested $160 billion in startups and venture. China, $845 billion. America, $2.3 trillion. So Piyush should get us to get more money into deep tech startups, which Shireen has been promoting for 25 years. Shireen is the one who discovered startups, ran a program for 25 years. You've been doing it for 10 years in Bangalore. You have a very exciting life where you discover innovation almost every week and write about it. Now, I'm very excited. I've been in the industry since '94. I'm more excited today, working harder than ever before, because our office gets 700 startups coming for capital every month. We make 12 or 13 investments. As a family, we have investment in 35 funds. There are 500 startups, 50 deep tech startups. Right. It's very exciting what India is doing. It's unbelievable scale. We need more money. We need more capital. We invest $1 trillion in capex in our economy. We need to up that. And here is my last statement. Modi 1.0 was all about the bottom of the pyramid, correcting the mistakes of the past. And he spent 35 lakh crores on DBT and others and helped the poor. I think the poverty has come down to 2-3% or whatever it is. Modi 2.0 was all about infrastructure. State and center spend $250 billion in infrastructure. Modi 3.0 should be at the top of the pyramid on innovation and R&D, fighting the battle in the digital revolution and become the dominant digital power. So I think it's very exciting and it's happening. I wish Indians in this country understand what is happening, appreciate what is happening, and don't decry Indians and don't try to beat them down to every opportunity, like saying you buy a Lamborghini and all that kind of nonsense. Don't make the kind of stupid remarks.
Right.
Understand what it is. And, people always criticize, said, where is the Google from India, Facebook from India, NVIDIA from India? It's only in the United States. Because US has got a 32 trillion GDP. They spend $2.5 trillion on digital and IT. And, it's only there it can happen, not
Right.
in Europe,
Mr.
not
Pai.
in Japan.